Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Peyton. I'm coming at you from the North Georgia, Tennessee line, and welcome to Renew and Restore again. Our scripture this week is, let us not become weary in doing good. Galatians 6, verse 9. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, honestly. Let us not become weary in doing good, because it's kind of hard sometimes. Especially when you're trying to do good for someone who really doesn't want you to, and they're really trying to make it as hard as possible for you to maintain a positive attitude and keep on working for it and trying to do good works. But if we work on building sustainable rhythms, we'll, by example, hopefully those people will start to see that. So what I mean by that is, by building sustainable rhythms is, a lot of us, especially in January, have these high hopes of what we want to accomplish in the new year. And we say all these things that we want to have done. Some call them resolutions. But a lot of times by the end of the year, if we're being honest with ourselves, we fall short on some of those resolutions. But if we build sustainable rhythms, you can actually accomplish more. And I would highly suggest y'all read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. It is so good. One of the sustainable rhythms that I created. So I wake up every morning and I make my bed. It's a sustainable rhythm. I wake up every morning. I started making my bed. Then, while I walk my dog, when we come back in from his morning thing, we talk to God. I make it a point for us both to sit on the couch and have a conversation and just thank God for the day and letting us wake up and, what we need to do or what I need to do that day. He just, he's a dog. But by building sustainable rhythms that I can do throughout the day is a lot better than me saying, oh, I want to, lose 40 pounds in 2026. That's not really a sustainable thing. You can't go into every year saying you want to lose 40 pounds because eventually you're not going to weigh anything. But if you focus on yourself or your spirituality becoming a little better, that is sustainable. That is something you can work on every year and continue and continue and continue. You're constantly going to be building your spirituality. You are constantly going to be working on yourself, or you should be. So, our tool is simple self-care trackers. I love this. So I started, and I just basically started with verbal self-care trackers, like no makeup Monday, self-care Sunday. I always do some sort of self-care on Sunday. And I dive deep into self-care Sunday because I also started off with spirituality, in all the things, especially on Sundays, and then I finish it off with self-care at night, because we should care about ourselves. If I always say you can't pour from an empty cup, and I am so guilty of putting myself last and trying to do for every single other person in the world, but only recently have I been I need to hone things in and stuff. So I want you to ask yourselves, what is one small habit that you can keep doing in faith? And I would say have the conversation with God. Like, even if you just make your bed in the morning, talk to him and say, thank you for letting me wake up this morning. Thank you so much, dear Lord. Thank you for letting me wake up and giving me the opportunity and the ability to make this bed, because I'm telling y'all, sometimes we just wake up and we don't have the ability to make beds anymore. And sometimes we have to relearn those skills. So even if it's just something small, like making your bed, talk to God and take that small step in faith and just keep that going and keep building on those sustainable rhythms of building your spirituality and yourself. And your self-care routines do matter. They do. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all have the greatest week ever, and I will see y'all next week.